These creatures let males live inside the female's body. As unbelievable as it sounds, it's true. And this incredible animal is called the Osedax worm. What's even more mysterious is that these creatures survive by feeding on the bones of dead whales. Their love story and reproductive strategy are so bizarre that they will leave you completely amazed. Thousands of meters beneath the Pacific Ocean, where sunlight never reaches, the bodies of dead whales occasionally sink to the sea floor. Most scavengers eat the flesh and move on, but once only the bones remain, that's when the kingdom of the Osedax worm begins. They have no mouth, no teeth. They don't even have a stomach capable of chewing or digesting food. So how do they eat bones? Osedax worms don't bite or chew bone. Instead, they extend specialized root-like structures from the lower part of their bodies deep into the bone. These roots release acid that slowly dissolves the bone's mineral. Then, special symbiotic bacteria living inside the worms break down the collagen and fats within the bone, producing nutrients for them. In other words, the bacteria do the actual work of digesting the bone, while the Osedax worm survives through this remarkable symbiotic partnership. That's why scientists consider them one of nature's most extraordinary bone recyclers. But the most unbelievable secret of the Osedax worm lies in its reproduction. An adult female Osedax grows to several centimeters in length, but the male is so tiny that it's almost invisible to the naked eye. Inside the body, or within the tube of a single female, hundreds of tiny males can spend their entire lives. These miniature males have only one job: to produce sperm. They never have to search for food on their own. Instead, they spend almost their entire lives sheltered inside the female. Now comes the most astonishing part. The female Osedax has a specialized sac inside her body where these tiny males live permanently. In other words, the female literally creates a place inside her own body for them to live. In a sense, she dedicates a part of her own body to the males for the rest of their lives. That's why many scientific articles describe the Osedax's reproductive strategy as one of the strangest breeding systems found anywhere in nature. Finding a mate in the deep ocean is incredibly difficult. If a female had to wait for a partner, she might never find one. So, through evolution, the males became so tiny that they spend their entire lives living inside the female. As a result, whenever the female produces eggs, the males are immediately there to fertilize them. It's amazing how nature can create such extraordinary solutions for love and reproduction. Perhaps one of the strangest love stories on Earth is hidden deep within the dark seafloor of the ocean. Had you ever heard of the Osedax worm before? Let us know in the comments. And if you want to discover more unbelievable creatures like this, be sure to stay with us.